mouse made many wishes by the well, and every one of them came true. Clouds. A little mouse went for a walk with his mother. They went to the top of a hill and looked at the sky. "Look," said Mother, "we can see pictures in the clouds." The little mouse and his mother saw many pictures in the clouds. They saw a castle, and a rabbit, and a mouse. "I am going to pick flowers," said Mother. "I will stay here and watch the clouds," said the little mouse. The little mouse saw a big cloud in the sky. It grew bigger and bigger. The cloud became a cat. The cat came nearer and nearer to the little mouse. "Help!" shouted the little mouse, and he ran to his mother. "There's a big cat in the sky," cried the little mouse. "I'm afraid." Mother looked up at the sky. "Do not be afraid," she said. "See, the cat has turned into a cloud again." The little mouse saw that this was true and he felt better. He helped his mother pick flowers, but he did not look up at the sky for the rest of the afternoon. Very tall mouse and very short mouse. Once there was a very tall mouse and a very short mouse who were good friends. When they met, very tall mouse would say, "Hello, very short mouse." And very short mouse would say, "Hello, very tall mouse." The two friends would often take walks together. Very tall mouse would say, "Hello, birds." And very short mouse would say, "Hello, bugs." When they passed by a garden, very tall mouse would say, "Hello, flowers." And very short mouse would say, "Hello, roots." When they passed by a house, very tall mouse would say, "Hello, roof." And very short mouse would say, "Hello, cellar." One day the two mice were caught in a storm. Very tall mouse said, "Hello, raindrops." And very short mouse said, "Hello, puddles." They ran indoors to get dry. "Hello, ceiling," said very tall mouse. "Hello, floor," said very short mouse. Soon the storm was over. The two friends ran to the window. Very tall mouse helped very short mouse up to see. "Hello, rainbow," they both said together. The Mouse and the Winds. A mouse went out in his boat, but there was no wind. The boat would not move. "Wind," shouted the mouse, "come down and blow my boat across this lake." "Here I am," said the west wind. The west wind blew and blew. The mouse and the boat went up in the air and landed on the roof of a house. "Wind," shouted the mouse, "come down and blow my boat off this house." "Here I am," said the east wind. The east wind blew and blew. rest of the way to his mother's house. When he got there, his mother was glad to see him. She hugged him and kissed him and said, "Hello, my son, you are looking fine. And what nice new feet you have." The old mouse. There was an old mouse who went for a walk every day. The old mouse did not like children. When he saw them on the street, he would shout, "Go away, horrid things." One day, the old mouse was taking his walk. All at once, his suspenders broke and his pants fell down. Some ladies came by. "Help, help," cried the old mouse. But the lady screamed, "Your pants have fallen down," and they ran away. The old mouse ran home. He cried, "Help me," but his wife only said, "You look silly in your underwear," and gave him a hit on the head. The old mouse began to cry. Some children passed by. "Poor old mouse," they said, "we will help you. Here is some chewing gum. It will hold your pants up very well." "Look," cried the old mouse, "my pants are up. The chewing gum is great. These pants will never fall down again." The pants never did fall down again, and after that, the old mouse was always kind to children when he went for his walk. The bath. There was once a mouse who was dirty, so he took a bath. The water filled up the bathtub. But the mouse was still dirty, so he let the water run over onto the floor. The water filled up the bathroom, but the mouse was still dirty. So I let the water run out of the window, and the water filled up the street. But the mouse was still dirty. So I let the water run into the house next door. The people in the house next door cried, "Turn off the water, we've had our bath today." But the mouse was still dirty, so I let the water run all over the whole town. The people in town cried, "Turn off the water, you are very clean now." The mouse said, "Yes, you are right, I'm clean now." So he turned off the water. By then the town was all wet. But the mouse did not care. He rubbed himself dry with a big towel, and then he went right to sleep. "Is anybody awake?" asked Papa. There was no answer. 7 small